So here's a wild question for you. How long do you think it takes for a company like Meta, Amazon, Google, Tesla? I mean, really think about it. For most people, $1 million is a lifetime achievement. A house, financial security, a dream come true. You might spend decades saving and investing to get anywhere close. It's a figure that feels almost abstract. But for the tech giants that shape our daily lives, that same amount is a different story. It's mind-bending when you break it down. Companies operating at a scale that's hard to comprehend. Their revenue streams are massive, fast-flowing rivers. While you're reading this, watching a video, ordering lunch, these giants are raking in cash. Not in a year, not in a month, not in a week, sometimes not even in a day. The speed almost sounds like science fiction. Let's dig into the numbers and see how fast they hit 7 figures. This comparison isn't just for shock value, it shows how integrated tech is in our world. From the searches we make to the products we buy to the content we consume. So, buckle up, the answer is faster than you think, a lot faster. Meta, the social media titan. Google, the king of information. Amazon, the everything store. Tesla, pushing the world toward electric vehicles. Different business models, same insane velocity. We'll clock how many seconds it takes each to hit $1 million. It's a race, and the results are wild. First up, let's talk about Google Meta. These two are the undisputed kings of the digital advertising world. Think about it. How many times a day do you search for something on Google? Or scroll through your Instagram? Or scroll through your Facebook feeds? Every time you do, you're interacting with their primary money-making machine. Google makes the vast majority of its revenue from ads. Businesses pay to have their products show up at the very top of your search results, or as video ads before a YouTube video. It's a simple yet incredibly powerful system that prints money. Every search query, every click, adds a tiny fraction of a cent to their ever-growing pile of cash. Now, Meta operates in a similar space, but its playground is social media. As you scroll through photos from your friends, watch reels, or check out stories, Meta is gathering data about your interests. It then uses that information to serve you hyper-targeted ads from businesses that want your attention. That ad for a pair of sneakers you were just thinking about, that's no accident. It's the result of a sophisticated algorithm that has turned your social feed into one of the most valuable advertising platforms on the planet. And with billions of users across Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, the opportunities to show ads are virtually endless, happening 24/7 around the globe. So, what does this translate to in terms of speed? Based on their recent earnings reports, it's absolutely staggering. For a company like Google's parent, Alphabet, we're talking about hitting that $1 million mark in just a few minutes. Let that sink in. In the time it takes you to brew a pot of coffee or listen to a single song, Google has already banked a cool million. It's a constant, relentless downpour of revenue powered by billions of tiny everyday actions. Every what's the weather query and every how to search contributes to that incredible speed. It's a financial engine that is always on and always accelerating. Meta is right there in the same league, running at a similar breakneck pace. With its massive user base, the company can generate $1 million in revenue in what feels like the blink of an eye. Think about the time it takes to watch a few short videos on your feed. In that short span, Meta has likely already crossed the $1 million threshold. The sheer volume of user engagement is what fuels this incredible velocity. It's not about one big sale, it's about billions of microtransactions and ad views happening concurrently. This high-frequency, high-volume model makes their march to $1 million less of a marathon and more of a sub-4-minute mile. Now let's shift gears to Amazon. If Google and Meta are the kings of ads, Amazon is the undisputed emperor of e-commerce. Its business model is a little more direct. It sells you stuff. A whole lot of stuff. Books, electronics, groceries, furniture, Amazon has positioned itself as the default store for just about everything. But its money-making machine is far more complex than just its online retail operation. A huge and incredibly profitable part of its business is Amazon Web Services, or AWS. This is the cloud computing backbone that powers a massive chunk of the internet, Netflix, Apple's operations. So while you're adding a new gadget to your cart, another company is paying Amazon to host its entire digital infrastructure on AWS. This dual-engine approach, combining a massive consumer-facing marketplace with a dominant enterprise-level cloud service, creates a revenue stream that is both wide and deep. Every Prime subscription, every Kindle ebook purchase, and every server rented through AWS contributes to the pot. It's a brilliantly diversified strategy that ensures money is flowing in from millions of different sources at all times, making its financial growth incredibly resilient and astonishingly fast. When we look at the clock for Amazon, the speed is simply breathtaking. This company makes $1 million faster than almost anyone else on the planet. We're talking about a time frame that is often under a minute. Yes, you read that right. In less time than it takes to microwave a bag of popcorn, Amazon has generated $1 million in revenue. It's a pace that is so fast, it's hard to even track in real time. The Add to Cart button on its website might as well be a print money button for the company. It's a testament to the sheer scale of its global logistics and digital services empire. This velocity is fueled by our modern desire for convenience. 2-day delivery, 1-day delivery, same-day delivery? Need batteries? Order them on Amazon. Forgot a birthday gift? Amazon has you covered. That seamless integration into our lives is what allows it to generate revenue at such an incredible rate. Each click is a tiny vote of confidence, and with hundreds of millions of customers worldwide, those votes add up to $1 million every few dozen seconds. Finally, let's look at Tesla. This one is a bit different from the others. While Google, Meta, and Amazon are primarily digital and software-driven giants, Tesla is rooted in the physical world. It makes things big, expensive, and technologically advanced things. Its primary revenue stream comes from selling electric vehicles, Model 3, Model Y, Model S, Model X, and now the Cybertruck. Each car sold represents a significant chunk of revenue, typically tens of thousands of dollars. Unlike the microtransactions of ad clicks, Tesla's revenue comes in larger, more substantial blocks. But just like the other giants, Tesla's business is more than just its flagship product. The company also makes money from its energy generation and storage business, selling solar panels and Powerwall batteries for homes. Furthermore, it earns revenue from its expanding supercharger network, where Tesla and now other EV owners pay to charge their vehicles. It's also developing software-based revenue streams like its full self-driving subscription service, which adds a recurring monthly income on top of the initial vehicle sale. This diversification is key to its financial strategy, moving it beyond being just a car company. So, how fast does Tesla make $1 million? Because its revenue comes in larger, less frequent chunks than, say, Google's ad clicks, its pace is a little different. It's not quite in the under-a-minute club with Amazon. However, it's still incredibly fast. Based on its recent performance, Tesla typically takes somewhere between 10 to 15 minutes to hit the $1 million mark. Think about that. In the time it takes for a typical work break or a short walk around the block, Tesla has generated enough revenue to equal the sale of about 20 of its base Model 3 cars. It's a testament to its production efficiency and strong global demand. This speed is especially impressive when you consider the manufacturing and logistical challenges of building and delivering physical cars all over the world. It's a hardware company moving at the speed of software. So, let's bring it all back and put these numbers side by side. On one end of the spectrum, you have a giant like Amazon, then you have Google, clocking in at just a few minutes, Meta, clocking in at just a few minutes, and then there's Tesla, a company building massive physical products, still managing to pull in $1 million in about the time it takes to drive to a local coffee shop. The speed is just on another level entirely. These numbers aren't just trivia, they represent a fundamental shift in our economy and our world. It's a powerful feedback loop that seems to only get stronger and faster over time. As technology continues to evolve with AI, augmented reality, and even further global integration, will we one day be measuring this milestone not in minutes, but in mere seconds for all of them? What will $1 million mean to them then? That's something to think about.